Hello and welcome to my stream. Tonight we're playing more of Super Metroid. And last time we had two streams in one day, right? We had first our exploration in the rocket ship that even had one of the four lords as a boss. It was Phantom, a ghost, right? That once again, just like as the other bosses of this game, gave me a lot of trouble, even though I was thinking, oh yeah, I got a lot of energy tanks, I got new weapons, I got bombs, missiles, and ammo. We ready for everything, let's go, and then dead. Dead. That's it. Dead, because this is not an easy game. Not an easy game in the battles, not an easy game in some platforming, like the wall jumping platforming, or even the hook beam platforming as well, right? That we thank goodness could also get through that. And then bosses that are freaking surprising hard. It's funny how sometimes I get the mechanic fast like it was for Crocomire, but unfortunately it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy because other situations will happen. I will run out of ammo, or they will have OP attacks that I cannot block, like in the case of Phantom. So yeah, and thanks to that death against him in my first attempt, I ended up having to kind of re-explore the whole rocket ship once again. And after we finally did it, after we finally beat him, then the power supply was recovered to the rocket ship, and then I could save in there too, because the saving platform could not work without power. But then we completed our exploration in the rocket ship, and then we headed to Maridia finally. And I kind of had some, I don't know, good impressions or dreams about how Maridia could be looking like, or how would it be like. And all of those dreams went like downhill super quickly as soon as I got there. Because unfortunately, even though it still looks kinda exotic and unique and different and mysterious in a way, and also a little bit simple, but that doesn't mean it's bad, like it's that there is beauty in simplicity too. Unfortunately, it was not really the desired water level that I was expecting, right? It ended up being a sand hell. So basically we are dealing with water and sand, but the sand platforming has been the worst. And we are still dealing with that, trying to find ways to kinda avoid the sand, and also the sand pits, and also the freaking ant-lions, and other enemies that are in the sand too. And they all have been the worst, basically. But besides that, unfortunately too, we have been stuck in the area. I'm not sure where to head now. So we decided to take a break from yesterday's stream, and then come back today with like fresher mind, more energy, and more hopes that we can find our way again, so we can continue this game and see if we can beat it under the 14 days free Nintendo Switch Online trial that we are on. Today is day 8 if I'm not mistaken, but this is stream number 9 thanks to the 2 streams of yesterday. But yeah, I will need to look for something else that's happening in Maridia that I haven't found yet. Again, that's still good because this game doesn't stop surprising me with its puzzles, or even if its bosses and battles at all. Like every time, every stream, there is something that challenges me in a way. But yeah, hopefully we can get to the sensor, keep on going in Maridia. Then who knows, maybe finding less sand, please. Am I asking for you too much, Super Metroid? Less sand? And moving on to whatever this area is like having, because the boss happened in the rocket ship, so. And also a very good upgrade, which was the gravity suit that allowed us to be performing better underwater, and I'm imagining it also works for under lava, I hope, so we can get to the third boss as well of Norfair. But yes, I have no clues of what to expect here in Maridia actually. Maybe another upgrade, maybe a mini boss. Could it be Ridley? But Ridley just doesn't fit the environment of Maridia in my opinion. Like, Really could be in Norfair maybe, but I don't know. Let's go for it, right? Also, by the way, I have been having webcam freezings since yesterday, so I hope I can notice them, but in case I don't and somebody else does see it freezing, then please let me know so I can try fixing it. At least so far, fixing it has been fast and easy. But yes, I gotta be paying attention to my webcam because it just decided to not be working properly, unfortunately, for who knows why. Well, all of that said, let's go for it. So we are in the very start of Maridia, right? I think this is good. So as I couldn't really find the progression path, I only found dead ends pretty much and locked doors. Exploring everything from scratch sounds like a good strategy. So let's see what I could have been missing, what could be happening in these parts. I need to remember the commands too. If I only go up, I will exit this place, right? So I wanna believe I'm not missing anything up there anymore. So let's keep on going from here. There are also those guys that I never really tried beating them up. I actually don't think it is maybe doable. They seem to be very sturdy, also very smart to avoid my shoots. Actually, to avoid my shots. Unless maybe a super bomb kills it? It does. And they give us, I don't know, health or maybe basic items. But it's good to know that at least they can die, right? I wanna double check it though. There is nothing on the other side, under the save point, is it? Apparently, no. Okay. Yeah, this long corridor of water, sand, and moss. Wait. No, that's nothing, right? Right here? Yeah. Yeah, this long corridor seems to not be holding any secrets. For some reason you can go under the algae, but it also feels pointless. Then we have this, they can get us, and they bring us to this place. Can I kill these guys with a nuke bomb? That would help me a lot. I could, okay. The thing is that I wanted to check if there is secrets in here, in the anti-lion pit, right? But it seems that it doesn't. It just gives us another detour, right? It takes us to another detour. And I can't even go back to where I was. Yeah, it drops us here. Then the door to the right is locked. It may be one of those one-way doors, right? And sadly, this is not the right way for you to enter it. Yeah, so let's go left. And I believe this brings me back to the anti-lion trap. Right? Correct. Not this time, anti-lion. Oh wait, that doesn't kill it? Nuke bomb. Not even the nuke! Holy shit! Okay, but at least they dropped me in the other side. Which means that I can check it out too. But I couldn't see anything though, but sure. Yeah. What really is the point of this trap? Maybe as long as this door is closed or locked, I won't get the point of it. I just noticed that we are almost getting to 100 missiles, right? One more upgrade for us to get there. I just realized something else that this area reminds me a little bit. Yoshi's Island 2. Some levels of Yoshi's Island 2... Wait. I got it wrong. It is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. There we go. The 2 goes for Super Mario World, not really for Yoshi's Island. Yeah, there are some levels that the terrain is kinda like this too, right? With all sorts of walls and then caves and holes for it to be platforming. They even have that cool effect of like, once you exit, then it covers the entire hole, you don't see the cave anymore. only if you enter it. Yeah, just remember that from Yoshi's Island. I'm starting to think that our best shot right now really is to like let the sand pit to get us in the bottom level of this area, because again, what's the point of having the anti-lion doing it, you know? As he brings us to not a very major place, he actually brings us to a restoration place where the enemies are easy to kill and then I can get health. So they kinda help us in a way. But at the same time, I think it's a way for the game to tell us that it's somewhat safe for you to fall into the sandpit trap. And not only safe, but even important for you to progress or something. There we go, I did the wall jumping that I was trying to do. Let me check these walls. But for most parts, there is nothing around these parts, right? From what I have explored so far, these walls were solid rock. Give me a second. There we go, I got a pop-up. At least thank you, computer, for not like making the noise alert for it. It was a silent pop-up. We also have this other door in here. I wonder if I should be taking notes on these doors. But I hope that I'll be okay about remembering them, or will I not? You know what, maybe it is better for me to play safe and write them down. So let's see. I have a note in here that says metal block in wrecked ship. Which one? I mean, I think I figured that out, right? So I'm going to check and mark this. Two locked doors of one way only in Maridia. Map. One in Ant-Lion or Anti-Lion's home, and the other is at the top of the I would say Anti-Lion Cave. I believe that's a good reference. But yeah, these doors cannot be helpful right now, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think there is anything in here. And then we can get to this door. Yeah, this door brings us to the elevator, right? Now I'm really betting or hoping that the sand pits down there will help us out. When we fall in this elevator, they also show us that middle area that has something going on, but we don't know how to get to it. But it shows that that middle area is with like these pink pipes as platforms, right? So if I find ways to continue progressing, I don't know, in the areas that have the pink pipes, maybe I will manage to get to that area. Can I destroy anything else in here? No, okay. Let's check left first. We cannot go right, and there is nothing under this sand pit. Can I see something with the scope lenses? Like, could the scope lenses show me hidden passages in the sand pits? I should have tested that before, right? In the anti-lion trap. Because most likely they could show us something. Then we are moving on. This will allow us to heal a little bit more. Wait. Is this serious? Is this serious? Like there is something here? There we go! God bless scope lenses. That explains why more crabs were coming out of it. Huh. Another thing that I just realized is that these pipes, and also because there are crab enemies, this also reminds me of the mini game of Super Mario Bros. 3, right? That you need to fight against your friend or something, and then there are the pipes and the enemies coming out of the pipes, and then you need to use the POW block to knock them out. Yeah, it has the same vibes, right? These blocks and pipes and everything, and the crabs. But there we go, finally we found something regarding progression. You see, new day, clear mind, restart it, reset it, and then you got it. Let's go right first. I almost said right left. I mean, yeah, that's going to be the order I will go, but right first. Just because the door is more annoying to open, I'm curious what's happening. Perfect. A map. Reveal yourself to me, Maridia, and no sand. Oh my god, it's huge. It's massive and it connects to Brinstar in that one passage. Interesting. There is a boss in here, huh? Ridley? Is really a sand dragon. If Ridley can become a sand dragon, then I can start understanding this better, but I always assumed he would be a fire dragon as he spits fire, so... Unless he is in you know what? Oh shit. I was assuming things wrong, wasn't I? Maybe he is Norfair's boss, which would make him the last one. Maybe that one worm-looking thing from the statue is not the fire enemy as I assumed at first, but he could be the sand enemy. Worms can be connected to sand. Majora's Mask. I mean, also water, but I think it's more sand. Oh, which means that sand will be in the freaking fight. Dang it! I need to get used to the sand mechanics. Am I not? Not fun. So I gotta prepare myself for a very high chance of fighting a worm here that loves sand. Unless the game surprises me again, which can happen. But yeah, you miss one spot, one single block, one single frame, one single pixel, you are stuck right in the whole thing. But now with the map, this helps us a lot, so maybe now we can make some good progression. These are the amoebas, right? Or actually, how did we call them before? It was not amoebas. I forgot how we called them. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe that's how we were calling them before too. They can be frozen, right? Also, music changed. Now, actually, this really sounds like an underwater song. Before, it was just mysterious and ominous. But now, for a water level, this is really fitting, right? Especially thanks to the sonar sound effect, kind of. Oh. There we go. So we can open this now with a green missile. Why this one doesn't have an amoeba? But it also doesn't have a secret. Down we go. Oh, it throws us back here. Wait. Are you serious that there was always this passage this way for to get to Maridia beforehand? Was it always open? But they are saying there is a save point under us too, so... What? How? How do I get there? I don't know, but I think we took a wrong turn, unless this will also connect to Maridia. I don't think so. Although we are still not sure what to do regarding that one puzzle, right? Never mind, we kinda got that already. What we are missing is what's in the bottom right there. We can return there later and use the scope lenses, right? To see if I can find something that I skipped. But now I want to go back to Maridia, but then will I need to do the wall jumping for that? And they say there is something, yeah, there is something above us and under us, but like there are no passages. Yeah, they won't allow me to return there easily, right? If only I could charge jump. What I don't understand is this save point under us. I think we're stuck again. And the bad part is that returning to Maridia will be a lot of work, because we need to go all the way around, then return to Crateria, then fall in the rocket ship, and then we get here again. Makes no sense for them to put me back here. Oh, you know what? But since I'm here, I just remembered something. Isn't there that one? I mean, this is... Yeah, this is to the boss area, isn't it? But maybe I should go back there too. This is not what I was thinking about returning, but... Maybe that one room that had the... charge jump puzzle. And then after that... Hi Subber, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm here trying to understand what happened to me, because We were in Maridia, and then Maridia connected back to Brinstar, and they pretty much threw me in Brinstar, so I'm kind of disappointed because it's far from Maridia, and returning there is going to be annoying. But since I'm here, I'm trying to remember if I can do something here. And I was remembering that one room that had the chart jump puzzle, and the second part of that room had water and falling rocks and spikes. Maybe now I can do something better towards all of that. Hi, cool. What's up, man? By the way, since you two are the first to come, let me know in case you see the webcam freezing, right? So far it's okay, I hope it stays like that, but yesterday it was happening at least for 3 times. And the second time, when I was checking the VOD, it took me some time to realize it was frozen, so just in case, let me know in case you notice if it gets some problem, right? But yeah, since they brought me back here, I'm kind of trying to understand if there is any other connection between Brinstar and Maridia. Like, is there anything going on here? No, they only show me the Brinstar map now. I'm starting to think there is no point for me to be here. But again, why would they throw me here, right? Or why would they throw me here? There we go. Oh, it's this bomb. Yeah, there is a passage. Is it in here in this room? It is. Right here. This is how they threw me back here. There was a hidden passage all the way, but I can't return up there, right? Unless, I don't know, do some crazy wall jumping, but I can't see anything. So that's why I'm disappointed. And then there is something under us, like a save point and all, but I couldn't find anything that could help me to get there. If only I could break this glass, right? Let's go! Oh my god, I said that kidding. Man. Yes! That's what I wanted to happen. Okay, now everything makes sense. God bless I tried that. And you know why I wanted to try something like that? Because one of these connections, it is already broken. I remember it. And then I was trying to like, let's break this one too, you know? I never expected that would work though. I don't know where was the other connection. Yeah, somewhere in the game. Somewhere in the game there is another, you know, corridor like that. But the freaking glass was broken already. The doors looked like that, like they were exploded, right? And suddenly I just did that. Yeah, now Saber is kind of pointing out that I can think if I have been through some other passages like these. I mean, there was one that was already broken like this, somewhere. I'm not sure where. But this one now, damn, I was not expecting to change the environment that much. But thank you so much, because yes, why would they bring me here? Back to Brinstar? Super far from how I got to Maridia at first place? With no reason, right? With no purpose. It's because there is an easier way for you to return there and to connect everything. It's even funny that this was a thing, because at first, looking at looking at the environment from that corridor of a pipe or something, was my own impression of Maridia for most of the game, right? And I was like, oh yeah, it's so nice, I hope I can get there, I hope I can see it more, and then I could get there this easy. Man, I could also maybe have skipped the entire rocket ship to get Maridia. And having a save point in here too is very helpful. It's a totally underground sunken save point. Alright, so we are back to investigating. Nice. Even though the game is trying to lock me, make me stuck, little by little we are finding the secrets. And today I can say that, so far at least, it's been at a good pace. So let's stay focused. And let's go back up here. So how was everybody's days? Or maybe to say everybody's day, right? I'm kinda tired, I had Pilates again. Then I played Pokemon Go with my friend. And the music is back to how it was before. I think I finally remembered. Man, today my brain is working, it seems. I finally remembered. Since I have heard this song, and then I was also talking to Cool about, oh yeah, the music in here reminds us of other things. I mean, it's not this song in particular that we were discussing the most. It was the other song. But this one has a part of it that was like, this sounds so familiar to me, but from what? And then I finally remembered it. Especially because it is a somewhat underground reference, at least to me, because I played that game but can't say it's one of my favorites or something. It is a little bit like Sonic Heroes. Sonic again, right? Freaking Sonic, it's always connected to this game. But yeah, Sonic Heroes, there is a Mystic Mansion or Haunted Mansion level. The song from the Act 1 reminds me of a part of the song. It's this part right now. That's very Sonic Heroes. I think it's Mystic Mansion or something. But in Sonic Heroes, I believe it is a little bit faster. You just got home from work, cool, that's great. I hope you can get some good rest now. Yeah, get some good rest, then eat well, like get some delicious dinner. I was also asking my mom, my friend, and my Pilates teacher about possible snacks that I could be having here. My mom wants me to buy more nuts. You know, I bought peanuts, but maybe some other varieties of nuts. Then I'm really thinking about buying dark chocolate or bitter chocolate. And also, when I was talking to my Pilates teacher, I kind of got to the idea of maybe buying some chicken nuggets that I could bake them and eat them as a snack. But I also think it's both not healthy and also an extra work for me to bake them. So I think I will pass on that idea. But she was kind of telling me to have some sort of dips, right? Dips that I could be using for the toast and crackers and other snacks that I might be trying to eat. She also recommended me some ham, salami, you know, sausage, but I think I could avoid those as they are not too healthy. But the best thing she recommended me was actually zero lactose yogurt. Yes, I could try finding that, and normally when I drink yogurt or chocolate milk or something, it does help me to keep more satiated from my hunger, right? So zero lactose yogurt is something that I will go after next time I head to the market or to the supermarket. And also dark chocolate or bitter chocolate. I will be getting those two options next. And grapes. I think grapes is also a good idea. Let me get the scope set. Regarding what we could talk about today, I even started that conversation with Subaru on the Discord. And it's about some news regarding Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is celebrating its 30th anniversary. And it seems that Square wants to do something about the franchise. So, what do you think Square could be coming up with? I think they could give us a 2D HD remake of some sorts, just like they are doing for Dragon Quest games. I would want like a new game, to be honest. I understand that the plot is confusing, it could get more and more convoluted and start like losing the point, but they could try getting the plot from like another point of view, like maybe other characters that have nothing to do with the first characters, maybe an alternate dimension even, or an universe that things happen differently in there, so it kind of could make sense for the story to be different, you know, something around those lines. Or, oh my god, man, okay, I like my idea now. I was not thinking about this. Well, just imagine, right? Here comes the bomb. Are you ready for the bomb? So we are getting a Switch 2 soon, aren't we? And they're going to announce some titles for us. I mean, in case they announce a Chrono Trigger remake for the Switch 2, it's going to be hype. Even if it is a 2D HD remake, right? It's going to sell like water. It makes me remember when they actually announced the Super Mario RPG remake, because it was already rumored that that one direct would get a classic game from Square remade on its presentation, and people were already theorizing, oh my god, it's going to be either Chrono Trigger or Super Mario RPG. It ended up for Super Mario RPG to be the one. But what if now it's Chrono Trigger's time? So that's that. But that's not what I just realized. Thanks to the Switch 2 coming up soon, we might get what? Mario Kart. Great. But Mario Kart is not only the... or it is not the only game that many people are crazy for regarding having the multiplayer and everything. Let's not forget about Super Smash Brothers, right? And what if it is finally time for us to have Chrono as a Super Smash Brothers character? The fans have been asking for that for a lot of time, since the polls. But it kinda died, like that dream kinda died, nobody else kept talking about that. Don't you think now it's perfect for that to happen? Because Square is like saying, I want to do anything or everything Chrono Trigger related. Put Chrono in Smash, please? Yeah, now I'm kind of thinking that's going to happen, because they need also beloved characters to join the next Smash Brothers. There is not a better pick than Chrono. Either Chrono or Surge, or even both of them. Or even, I don't know, Lynx or something, you know? Make Lavos a playable character too, why not? I don't... or maybe even Megas? Another perfect pick. Man, the whole crew of Chrono Trigger is fantastic. Robo Frog, Luca, and Marl, right? And also Ayla. Yeah. Mojo protagonist, let's go! But seriously speaking here, am I the only one, like, thinking this actually could happen this time? Or do you guys are thinking that I'm too crazy for what I'm saying? I swear to God, I'm saying this like it's going to happen. Megas could make sense. I think all of them could make sense. Put Megas and also Chrono, right? Both of them. Chrono in Mario Kart. About that, I think it's still too early for us to jump into that. But Chrono in Chrono Trigger, of course. Chrono in Smash Brothers, I think it's like it must happen. I have another question, by the way. I can see that by myself, never mind. I need to know now. Oh, am I in the safe place? I'm not. Okay, can somebody check if Chrono Trigger is on the Switch Online? Because I don't remember. Is it? If it is not, then the chances are higher that we are getting something like a remake or you know, something around those lines. Because Super Mario RPG was not in the Switch Online because of the remake. Yeah, let's go save and check. What do you guys think? We are not too far from it, right? Let's go save and check ourselves. I need to know now. I think it is not, because when I was browsing the games, I not even considered the possibility of, I don't know, Chrono Trigger, you know? Because I haven't even saw it. Or maybe I should say, I haven't even seen it. There we go. Let's go check that. I just saved, right? So, bye Metroid. What do we have in here? But man, Chrono in Smash, in my opinion, makes so much sense. It is not going to be too impossible for them to make Square to help them out in that. Gino can also join them, right? I think Gino and Chrono will finally make to it. Maybe even Isaac from Golden Sun. Now finally he has a chance to become a character, or maybe I should say a playable character in Smash. Let me know in case you see Chrono Trigger, but so far I don't think it is in here. It is not in here. Well, I hope you guys are excited for a Chrono Trigger remake, because it is happening. Oh, I entered in the wrong Metroid, right? I know Earthbound is. Yes, Earthbound is in here, and Mother 1 too, correct. I actually wanted to play Mother 1 in the NES, but we won't have enough time for that anymore, right? So eventually we'll be playing those games. Imagine an Earthbound remake. If it gets a 2D HD remake, I think it's going to look crazy. But again, I don't think Shigesato Itoi wants to do more of the franchise. I have heard it somewhere. Yeah, Earthbound is right there. I have heard it somewhere that he kind of said that once, that he doesn't have any more plans for the franchise, right? I can be wrong, and then I kind of hope I'm wrong. I forgot about Star Fox 2, by the way. There it is. Yeah, I kind of heard that he doesn't want to keep on going with Earthbound. He said that the franchise was kind of completed already, you know? Why don't they sell it? Do you mean the franchise to another publisher or something? I mean, it's because it's his personal project, right? Maybe he's too attached to it, and then he's scared of somebody else ruining the games he has worked on with like a bad game. It happened before, right? By the way, we have been playing this for 21 hours already. Those freaking how long to beat websites are wrong. Casual people don't spend I don't know, 5 hours to beat this game. It's 21. Hi Scap, what's up, man? We are here. Did you catch the conversation we just had? Because out of like uh, out of lots of people in the community, you would be one that could be very hyped for what we just talked here and the conclusion we have gotten. But I'm guessing you were not paying attention to what we said, right? It is not, but maybe access to Chrono Trigger from the DS. Don't you think people would be disappointed then? If it is just a DS port or something? Or maybe even the port from the Steam version? I don't know. I think those news that I read today, you know, they kinda point that Square wants to do something bigger for the franchise. But Scap, to summarize it up, in the past days, maybe yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, I don't remember, but I was reading the news today that it's been the 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger, and the Square said that they have plans for the franchise, so they want to do something. And then I'm realizing that Chrono Trigger is not on the Nintendo Switch Online. Which other game was also not on the Nintendo Switch Online before it got the remake announced? Super Mario RPG. So I have the feeling that Chrono Trigger will be coming up. Hopefully not just for a port. Not only that, I'm thinking that for the Switch 2 Smash Brothers, make Chrono a character, a playable character. This is the perfect timing. They don't have many characters left to add. They need popular characters. Chrono is a popular character. Actually, all of them are. Robo, Frog, Gala, Marl, Luca, Megas. Megas is a fantastic pick too. I think we are having good chance of having Chrono Trigger remake port something, but especially HD 2D remake or something, and a character in Smash Brothers. Why not? And Gino too. So I really think it's going to happen, especially now that I just confirmed that we got no Chrono Trigger in Nintendo Switch Online. It is coming. Of course, could they disappoint us completely? They could. They could just, I don't know, give us a lazy and boring announcement of like, oh yeah, and to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger comes to the Nintendo Switch Online. Yay! Yeah, we could get those news too, but honestly, if they wanna like blow the minds of everybody next month in April for the Switch 2 presentation, dude, they have all of the tools to do it. Give us a Chrono Trigger big remake or something, or announce Chrono for Smash or something. It's over. The Switch 2 will be selling like, I don't know. And then Persona 6, like we were talking yesterday, they don't need anything else. That's it. Maybe even, who knows, Resident Evil 9, because there are some talks, right, about Capcom having things about Resident Evil 9 done or something. Announce it for the Switch 2 to also surprise people by saying, oh my god, I never thought Resident Evil games would be on a Switch. Just imagine that too, it could happen as well. And also freaking Silk Song. I wasn't really thinking that this Switch 2 presentation would be that important or that big or massive or full of crazy things that I would be interested in. But now that we all gave a lot of thought on it, I'm getting excited. I'm expecting big things now. Like Nintendo will be they will not knock on the door, right? They are going to like jump straight to the door, like they're going to destroy the door when they are coming, you know? There is no time to like ring the bell. No, they are like, we are here! You know, we are Nintendo and we brought Switch 2 with lots of fun games that you all dreamed of. take it and give us your money. That's what they're going to do. Seriously, I'm expecting big things now. Big things. So you better also believe in the dream. Let's believe in the dream. Sabri is saying it's the internet. There is always going to have somebody that's going to feel disappointed. Yeah, but I wouldn't be disappointed for a Chrono Trigger 2D HD remake. Because it also makes sense that for those older games, they don't risk them too much, right? Into giving them like crazy 3D models and stuff. It is a lot of work for them to make a 3D version of a 2D game. And then also it's more expensive, so there is a big cost combined with a bigger risk of the fans not liking the new graphics. Something around those lines that happened was the Link's Awakening remake. They made it 3D like, and the fans were very disappointed, you know? So if they go for the 2D HD, it's kinda safer, and the fans will probably still be very happy about that. We were talking Chrono stuff, yes, because I just realized that thanks to the 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger, and Square pointing out that they wanna celebrate, they wanna expand their titles or like their projects with Chrono Trigger. Is it just a coincidence that it's not in the Nintendo Switch Online? I'm not sure. Exactly, Scap. Yeah, those are the news that I checked too, and then I'm here theorizing and coming up to the conclusion that we will be getting something good, not just, I don't know, a post on Twitter that ha ha ha, Chrono Trigger, congrats, happy birthday, bye. No, I think we are going to get, you know, a big hit, especially because the Switch 2 is there. Like, Nintendo can catch that strategy, that opportunity, and like win E3 before E3, right? Heck, along with those, I'm still also waiting for more Final Fantasy IX remake news. Subaru was pointing that out yesterday, that it's still under the works, right? Yeah, we haven't seen anything, have we? I don't think so. Professor Layton could be there next month. I'm just waiting for the date, the release date, because it kinda makes me disappointed that Nintendo only showed us that one teaser that day, and they never brought Professor Layton's trailers to their directs anymore for some reason. But there were many more directs of Professor Layton in the level 5 YouTube channel or social media, right? But they were all isolated videos or gameplay trailers, and also in Japanese. So it's pretty much like Nintendo brought Professor Layton, but they kind of forgot about it for some reason. And then I'm hoping they will bring it back once the release date is announced. Regarding the Professor Layton game, I wanna buy it for sure. I'm hoping that because it is still a somewhat it is a cult gem, right? Not everybody knows about Professor Layton still, not everybody loves the franchise that much, or not everybody gets too excited over the character and everything, because it is a very niched game. Like, it has its own vibes, right? The puzzle solving, and then like navigating in a point and click style gameplay and stuff. It's not for everyone, but I'm hoping thanks to that, when the physical copy comes to Brazil, I can find it for good prices. Because believe me or not, but the Super Mario RPG, that's also, believe it or not, like not super popular here, got to some very low prices after its release dates. I kinda regret not waiting for them, but it's Super Mario RPG. I had to have it like day one because it's my childhood game and everything. And I never thought it would ever become real, so I was like, take my money and I shut up, right? But I think the Professor Layton game has a chance of having a lower price on its physical copy, and I'm excited for that, like to find it for a good deal here. I'm hoping, at least. Although, I was also saying yesterday that Nintendo for some reason is not bringing Xenoblade Chronicles X officially. which means that we can only get it here in Brazil by other stores that import the game, which means probably more expensive buyings, right? I don't know why. Get the Chrono Trigger Dream Team back together. Let's go, right? Give or take a Toriyama. Yeah, Toriyama won't be. Yeah, there is also that. That's good call. That's going to be a bummer, right? How would they be able to work on the art again without Toriyama? Yeah, that's going to be challenging. So everybody's asking like, would Square really take Chrono Trigger outside of the locker and do something about it? Was it always their trump card that they have been holding on? Man, I think so. It's 30 years, like Nintendo Switch 2, you know? It's not on the Nintendo Switch Online. And then the rumors right there that I post on Discord are also saying that they want to do something. We need new characters for Smash Brothers. Also, I remember you showed me before that there were some Chrono Trigger characters making, is not spin-offs, but collaborations in other mobile games, wasn't it? So basically the franchise has still been, you know, here and there. Isn't also that game, Project Eden, maybe that's what I'm trying to remember here, Project Eden? That's like a Chrono-like game or something. You know, it's still alive. They just need to like focus on it, and I think it's the best time. Like 30 years of Chrono Trigger, let's go. Yeah, you know, the characters have been here and there, but just like in a discreet way. Hopefully that's correct, discreet way, right? Not like showing off like crazy, but you can still find them here and there. So Toriyama is a style that's been studied forever. Somebody can do it. I think so too, to be honest. They made Dragon Quest III Remake. Yeah. They also made Sandland, right? Not sure if they finished the project with him alive, but Sandland. Both the show and the game. Not to mention Dragon Ball Daima, the newest season of Dragon Ball, and also the game. Dragon Ball is Sparkling Zero, I think that's how it's called. So yeah, like they will keep it going, but like you were saying that you wanted the dream team to be together, we can get parts of it at least. Somebody's asking, didn't Smash finish already? Like, isn't it over? I mean, the Ultimate Smash is over, the one for the Switch, but definitely Nintendo will be working on another game, or you know, another version for it for the Switch too, with maybe or maybe not, we are not fully sure, another director instead of Sakurai. But like the Switch 2 gotta have a Smash, even if it's apart from Ultimate, or I don't know, the Nintendo 64 Melee that Cool wanted. It gotta have one Smash, I don't know which one. I'm gonna miss the old Mario voice actor. I haven't played Super Mario Wonder yet, but is it that different? Like, have you guys really spotted the differences between their voices? Mitsuda's is still kicking. Remind me about who was he, right? Like, what was his work that was something that I could remember. He has been doing Delicious in Dungeon and the occasional Inazuma 11 track. Oh, so he's one of the music composers? I see, Mitsuda. Delicious in Dungeon, isn't that an anime? Or is it a game? It sounds like an anime to me. So he was the composer of Chrono Cross, okay, and the majority of Trigger, nice. An anime, right? Yes, I have heard it as like an anime. So totally, they could like ask for him to work again in Chrono Trigger or in another title for the series. The thing is that, in my opinion, I hope I'm wrong, by the way, but I'm being very honest in here. I kinda doubt he would be able to surpass his work of Chrono Cross regarding soundtracks. I doubt, but I want to be wrong. In case he really does it, I don't know, then we can be really glad to live in this universe, you know, like, because to me there is nothing that could beat Chrono Cross soundtrack, in my opinion. That soundtrack is like the dream team, like Scap said. It's the dream team soundtrack. We did break that, man. It was so funny because I was wondering why did they like brought me back here from Maridia super far away, and then I was like raging, like imagine if I wish I could break this glass, and then I broke it. But then I also explained that one of the reasons why I tried it was because I did see these broken pipes in another area of the game before, so it kinda was in my mind, in the back of my mind, that I have seen broken pipes like this, you know? So I kinda did it in here again, and it worked. I was shocked it worked. I was kidding when I did it. But there we go. And then Uematsu did the remaining 10 songs after Mitsuda. Oh, he had stomach ulcers. Man, I hope he has been recovered from that. With the new Mario voice actor, it's kind of different, a little higher than Charles' voice. I gotta pay more attention because I never really went deep into the comparisons. But at the same time, we gotta understand it, right? We gotta understand that time passes by and then things change. And unfortunately, our favorite artists and voice actors and everything, they will like have their moments, right? And then I hope the new voice actor for Mario can do a good job. But speaking of that, when are they going to show us more on the second Super Mario movie, right? There is also that for us to be excited for the future. And hopefully they make the movie with a better plot, because the other day we were also talking about how the plot of the first movie was very plain. Maybe in the second movie they can take some more risks to also make it more different than the first movie as well, so it doesn't feel like the same experience. Probably sometime in 2026 or late 2025, it's coming up. They could already give us a trailer, right? So here's the thing, let's talk about this then. We know we are getting another Mario movie. We also know there is a Zelda movie, right, in the works too. Then Sonic has been having his movies. And who knows, but possibly we are going to get a Detective Pikachu movie as well at some point. Another one. So we have Mario, Pokemon, Sonic, and Zelda. And then before, I kinda gave the idea of a possible Metroid movie. But besides those, which game would you guys be excited about if it had a movie? Like a different pick than those that I said. Would you think on one in particular that maybe deserved to become a movie? I need to think about that too, actually. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think on RPGs, but I mean, a Xenogears movie would be nice. Although people say that uh, Xenosaga, right, kind of has lots of cutscenes already. It's like a cutscene experience. So maybe that game could count as like a movie or something. But I say that because the plot of Xenogears is very good. So experiencing that plot in a single take, like in a movie, I think it would be awesome. Because it's a plot full of plot twists. A Final Fantasy movie, but then there are already some, right? Like we have the Advent Children or something, isn't it the name? Final Fantasy VII Advent Children? Yeah, I hope they learned from last time. I think they'll need to do something a little bit different, right, than the first movie, otherwise it won't stand out anymore. A live-action Final Fantasy movie that's not rendered characters? Oh. Do you guys mean something around the lines of the Netflix One Piece live-action? Actually, that could be nice. I still gotta watch that live-action, to be honest. But people say it's good. Yeah. I just didn't say Persona as like a movie because there are movies, but animated movies of Persona, right? So what's going on in here? Running? Huh. Yeah, this area right now feels more like what I was expecting Maridia to be. And much better because there is no sand, right? Who needs sand? I don't need sand. We found the map scap, by the way. There is a boss in here. And then I was saying that maybe I jumped into conclusions that the worm was the boss of Norfair. But now the worm makes more sense to be the boss of this area because of the sand, so it's a sandworm. While Ridley makes more sense to be the boss of Norfair, the lava place. So I'm now counting on that. And since there is a boss in here and also one in Norfair, that means we know where all of the bosses are. I'll go check this, but I'll be back. Yeah, let's finish checking the previous room. Yeah, there are enemies of Persona. I have watched the 4 one, Persona 4 anime. I started watching the 5th one too, but I haven't finished it. And I watched the first part of the Persona 3 movie and I liked it a lot. The first part was very good. There is even the Phoenix Wright anime, right, that I watched the first season only. I need to watch the rest. It is even on Crunchyroll if I'm not mistaken. Final Fantasy VI could work as an HBO series. HBO? Has HBO ever got any gaming idea for their show so far? Maybe without the Game of Thrones exposition? Wait, you are comparing it to Game of Thrones? I cannot compare Final Fantasy VI to Game of Thrones though. We need more Phoenix Wright anime after Phoenix Wright 8. Do you know how far are they in the seasons? Like, have they gotten to, I don't know, Apollo Justice plot or something? I was thinking they would just cover the trilogy, right? The Phoenix Wright trilogy. Okay, so it is only the trilogy, yeah. I always had in mind of a Final Fantasy VIII anime sequel, like a Ghost in the Shell. SAC, what is SAC? ragtag team kind of thing. Oh, the crab. Oh, standalone complex. Ghost in the Shell is standalone complex ragtag. Huh. Final Fantasy VIII and Ghost in the Shell. I think it would be nice to have a Final Fantasy VIII movie, yeah. And it would be crazy if they could kinda blend the Laguna part of the story together with the Squall's part of the story, right? I'm still wondering when we are getting Phoenix Wright 8. It could happen now. It could happen on this April, right? In this Switch 2 presentation. But I agree, I'm also waiting for another Phoenix Wright game that's not just the remakes and ports and things, right? A complete new title. Because I think, actually, now that you brought it up, I think they are going to focus it in... Wait, focus it on, right? Athena. Yes, I think Athena will get some major role for the next game. I won't say much because I don't want to throw spoilers of anything in here. But I kind of have the feeling that Athena might get more attention in the next game, right? Weren't they working on a Final Fantasy IX anime? Can somebody confirm that? I know they were working on the remake. Anime, I'm not fully sure, but it also doesn't sound too weird, like maybe they are and then I forgot. I loved all Phoenix Wright games translated now. Oh yeah, the ones that were exclusive to Japan and everything. I still gotta get them myself because I only have them on my 3DS, right? So I could play them. I need to get Chronicles. I never played Ace Attorney Chronicles or the Miles Edgeworth one. So Submarine is saying, yeah, there are some anime rumors towards Final Fantasy IX. Oh, even before the rumors of the remake game? Really? Interesting. At least Square has finally finished their... at least I think so. I actually haven't confirmed it, but by the time it passed by, and also by how advanced their project was already, I think they have already finished the Dragon Quest anime, right? The Adventures of Dai, I think. I actually watched it up to a certain point, but then I kind of stopped watching it. But by now I believe they have finished that. There is no way. So they could focus on something else, like this one, Final Fantasy IX anime. Oh. Okay, now I think I know a video game series that I would love to see a live action movie. The World Ends With You. Yes, I would love to see a The World Ends With You live action movie. There is the anime, and I have watched the anime of it, yeah. But a movie would be it would be something different, right? I think it would be very nice to see a movie like that, even happening in Shibuya, you know? Just like Alice in Borderland. Yeah, Alice in Borderland, the Netflix show, that's amazing. That's getting a new season that I'm kind of worried about, but hopefully they will come up with some good plot for it. Yeah, The World Ends With You show, man. I would love it. Which sort of... Wait a minute, can I use this? Is this what they want me to do? No, the hook beam doesn't go through the walls, right? Which sort of power-up I'm getting? Oh yeah, there is that. Will they allow me to run on crazy surfaces? Is that what's happening? Like I could run in weird um, angles. That's what it's sounding like for this area, right? I'm still missing those two blocks down there. So basically it's up there, right? You see how much better it is for us to play when there is no sand? I love how I say that, and I can't do the platforming, but I still prefer not doing the platforming in this area than not doing it on sand, right? It's just because I'm kind of messing with the controls a little bit, and then Samus jumps are going all sorts of directions. But I need to get to that other side. How can I do that? Do I need to get rid of the high jump boots? I think so. It is 9:42. Okay, so when it is 10:15, I will try to save the TV show so I can watch it later. A Metroid anime movie? Yeah, but I was already talking about that last time, right? So I was thinking of new ideas. That's why I was saying don't count that as a possibility. No, never mind. I need the high jump boots, but I need to jump right. Okay, there we go, but then there is nothing there, but I was able to mark it on the map, right? Was there really nothing there? I wish I could use the scope lenses. But I can't see it from here. There we go, I could jump higher. Yeah, there is nothing here. There is something above us though. Sure, let's go check the other side. Wait, what was that enemy right there? Oh, it's a crab. The crab is in a very weird spot, so maybe that's a secret? It is. Thank you for revealing that to me, crab. Now I need to know how to get to that. I think it's on the other side of this door. I was saying, aside from Metroid, which we already have mentioned, yeah, but I wanted a Metroid movie forever. I think it will be great. Like, if it can keep the kind of horror theming, like we actually discussed, it would be great. But then again, Nintendo has been doing their movies based on standalone stories, right? So it wouldn't be focused, at least so far, in any plot from a previous game in particular. So regarding that, I wonder how different that movie could be like. Because I was even thinking to myself in here, would they have Zero Suit Samus in the movie, or maybe the Samus armor that I'm playing right now, you know? Which, by the way, does Zero Suit Samus has like her game? or when they added her to Smash was just like you know, an alternative thing to Samus actually. And then in the games, because so far in the Metroid games, every time I see Samus, she's with the Varia suit or something. And then I know there is the ending that could change depending on your time, and then you can see her without the armor. But is there a game that focuses on Zero Suit Samus by any chance? Because I think there isn't, right? Unless there is, and that's how they actually came up with her techniques and things. Like, where would they get those abilities for her in the game? Like the crazy jump and then the freaking gun that has a taser or something? But I don't think so. Me neither. But how did they come up with the, you know, the ability she has and everything? It's not focused, but there is a Zero Suit segment in Zero Mission. Could it be that then, that they got their inspiration for the character model or design in Smash? Besides Bronze story modes, there is also that. There is a section where she's without the suit. Huh. Maybe it's a little bit like what they have done for Sheik, right? And Zelda. Although maybe now Sheik can have more participation in games thanks to the Hyrule Warriors stuff. That you gotta play as the Zelda characters and destroy a bunch of enemies. And then I believe Sheik is one of the playable characters in that game. But besides that, in like a main Zelda game, Sheik doesn't have a lot of action. At least I'm thinking on Ocarina of Time, for example. Also, hi Piero, what's up, man? Metroid anime movie sounds cool, right? But then I think they are going to do something different. Like, I don't think they are going to follow a certain plot for a certain game. Like this one. Because the Mario movie, it's completely different than everything. Detective Pikachu as well. Even the Sonic movie is different, in my opinion. Even though, of course, they get the characters from the games we love, but what they are doing there is completely different. With their human interactions and also living in the city and stuff. I like Metroid aesthetic and concept, yeah. Actually, now that you said that, maybe it's because I'm still nostalgic and missing. Oh my god, okay. You know what? What's happening to me? I didn't have any high hopes for the freaking Switch 2 presentation. I was not too hyped for that. I have been kinda low hyped for Nintendo Directs in general. But what if they finally do it now? I don't know what's happening, that I'm starting to think that all of the gaming dreams could turn true into the next Direct now. Man, am I going to be super disappointed? Probably. I'll be here in April 2nd like, guys, what was that? They didn't bring anything we wanted. And they gave us, I don't know, something horrible, you know? Man. But I don't know, now I just remember that I have been waiting for so damn long for another Rayman platformer. Ubisoft, please. And I actually think they kinda pointed out that it was kinda happening, but not quite, I'm not sure. But please, it's been more than 10 years most likely since Legends. And yeah, they even teased Rayman in the freaking Mario vs. Rabbids DLC or stuff. But we were talking about fun movie ideas. I'm not sure what plot they would come up for, like a Rayman movie, for example. But I think the aesthetics of like a Rayman movie in a movie, it would work great, in my opinion. Especially if you watch it with like 3D glasses. Do I have my... I do have them. Yeah, let's freaking go. 3D glasses Rayman, you know? That's how I wanna watch it. Yeah, it just came up to my mind that a Rayman movie could look great. If the plot's going to work, I'm not sure. But the looks of it, I still think it's full of originality, and it has a great art style in my opinion. Yeah. Maybe Zelda will be in the next Mario Kart. I think so too. They brought Link. Ganon will be there too. Like Tingo as a freaking Mario Kart racer. It's happening. The Great Fairy as well. Navi as the racer as well. Why not? Wait, is the stream buffering? Yeah, I think it is on your side, Piero, because in here it sounds or it looks okay without any frame drops. Tingo for Mario Kart, right? Tingo for Smash, imagine. Jesus, it could happen actually for like the random pick, like Piranha Plant. Actually, Piranha Plant, right? There we go. Piranha Plant. Man, I swear to God, I can totally see it happening. It will happen. Tingo is a trophy, but Waluigi. Maybe they are finally giving us Waluigi as a playable character because they know everybody wants him as a playable character. And Daisy got in, right? Mario movie is free for you on Amazon? Is it thanks to, I don't know, some sort of Prime situation? You have never watched it, Pierre? It is beautiful. Yeah, the art style of the movie is very appealing to the eyes. I really liked watching it on 3D. Yeah, maybe it was your internet, but I hope it can get better, right? I remember that bad year of Metroid when after they gave us Other M, we got Federation Force and Blast Ball. Wait, were they the same game? It is the same game, right? Or actually there were two and I forgot about the first, Federation Force. The thing that I want to say is that for sure it's not what the Metroid fans deserved or were expecting. But if you take your nostalgia glasses off, was it really a horrible game like we all thought of? Maybe I don't know, if they called it something else, like this is Rocket League Junior, you know, because it feels a little bit like Rocket League or something, then that game could have been more successful. Yeah, I'm now really wondering if that game would be that terrible, and if not, was just the connection of that to Metroid, right? At the very least, they could at least make it a mini game of a Metroid game, you know, a multiplayer to add in a Metroid game as an optional thing. I wouldn't see that as a bad thing either, or at least fully bad. I was upset when Alucard from Castlevania was reduced to an assist trophy, but again, maybe they can make him now a new character, right? You know who I would love to see now? Oh my god. It's funny how I always thought that I would not have more characters to add to Smash Bros. After all of those we have had, but we are living the era of new amazing games, right? Guys, we can have Ori as a character in Smash Brothers. We can have, I forgot his name though, the main character of Hi-Fi Rush as a main character in Smash Brothers, thanks to the Nintendo Microsoft partnership. What about those two picks, huh? I can see them happening. Maybe Shantae finally, or Shovel Knight stopping being a freaking assist trophy. Don't you think so? We can dream on those. There are new super popular characters of those more recent games. We could get some assist trophy of Vampire Survivors. That's like a big hit too. We could get a Balatro assist trophy as well. Why not? You know, we can have the freshness that I kind of thought wouldn't have. But the new games have been coming up and, you know, becoming popular, becoming strong. I don't. We could get Doomguy or Dark Souls characters. We were talking about Dark Souls the other day. We could get Resident Evil. Why not? Give us Nemesis. Nemesis. You know, put Nemesis in. Like, partner up with freaking Capcom. Phoenix Wright, finally. Let's go, Professor Layton. I was dreaming of Professor Layton being in Smash Brothers too. They will need to look for popular characters, and we do have them. Because at first I was thinking, oh yeah, we don't have any more characters, it has everything, everybody's here. We have lots of them still. What was I thinking? And the more time passes by, the more they come. So, let's hope. Imagine if even PlayStation and Sony decides to like kinda tag along with Nintendo a little bit more, because Sony has been wanting more games and things. Astrobot. I don't think it is impossible anymore. After Sora? After Sora, we can get anybody in. We can get Super Meat Boy. I don't know. We can get all sorts of stuff in. Anyway, I'm just saying that the dream for Super Smash Bros. Getting some very good characters is there. We just need to look around us a little bit. I don't know, we can get GLaDOS as a character, who knows? Maybe an assist trophy that throws neurotoxin. I would love it. Anyway, maybe they should make me the next director of Smash Brothers, right? Because I'm running in a, I don't know, I'm in a frenzy time for like ideas for the next Smash Bros. They just need to call me, you know, and then I will give them, oh, you should put this and do that. There we go. Also, hi Rex Shastas, welcome. How's it going? Oh, you thought you wouldn't reach the stream, but welcome. We are probably going to be streaming for maybe 2 or 3 hours longer. Or could we beat this game under that time? Just imagine, right? But we are here still speculating over the Nintendo Switch 2, and then we ended up talking about the Smash Brothers characters and also franchise that could turn into new movies. We have been, you know, brainstorming with ideas and things. But one thing is for sure, we are getting something Chrono Trigger this year that's going to be good. I'm hoping for an HD 2D remake maybe, thanks to the 30 years anniversary of Chrono Trigger, but especially Chrono in Smash Brothers, I believe, and they know it that the fans want that. In the freaking poll we voted for Chrono, right? It is happening, I know it. Let me go back again on the chat. But regarding Alucard's cap, they can fix it, especially with Sakurai, who knows, outside of the game, like without being the director. The new director could do it, like they could change it. Alucard and Waluigi, because they know Waluigi the fans are crazy for. Piranha Plant is my favorite DLC character for Smash Bros. You see? I still haven't played those DLC characters in my Smash Brothers, but I'm pretty sure he's super fun and crazy to play as. I would try it for sure. The Alucard is super cool. Maybe they were afraid he would steal Sephiroth's thunder. But regarding characters that could have similar attacks, it happens all the time, like Isabelle and Villager, Lucina and the other Fire Emblem characters like Chrome, you know? I don't think that's the biggest problem about not having the characters in. Other M, the game wasn't entirely horrible, the story and dialogue was. So the platforming and action was the good part. Ori, don't you think it could happen? I think so. Maybe they could even get my... Okay, now maybe I'm dreaming too far, but they could get Quote, the protagonist of Cave Story, Quote. Cave Story might not be that huge, but Nikali's maybe most famous character could be quote. I'm not sure actually. I need to check Nikali's Games, right? Which is the company behind Cave Story. What have they worked on? Yeah, let me see. Cave Story. Oh, Dance Revolution? Oh, wait, they worked on the Binding of... Okay, the Binding of Isaac definitely is more famous than Cave Story, though. Yeah. Interesting. It's such... it's so crazy that they also worked in the Binding of Isaac. I didn't know that. Yeah, we are talking about lots of things, but especially speculations over the Switch 2. Well, you know, we also stopped to talk a little bit about Nintendo movies and then which franchises we all wanted to see turned into movies. And then I was saying that I would like to see a Rayman movie because of the aesthetics, but also a Metroid horror-based movie would be awesome too. Or maybe some Final Fantasy live action, just like the One Piece live action from Netflix. Could you guys think of any other great character picks for the next Smash? Hear me out, bold move Astrobot. It could happen, I'm saying it. I wanna still believe that the three companies, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, are kinda becoming more friendly towards each other. And they could, you know, all profit from it. You see, Ori would be fantastic, don't you think? Me too. And I still gotta play Ori myself. Astrobot makes everything better, I'm approving, you see? And Nintendo knows that Astrobot was popular, Astrobot won the Game of the Year, so, you know, it could give them some spotlight as well. But of course, man, imagine Mario versus... Holy shit! Where is Crash Bandicoot? Crash Bandicoot still did not make to Smash Brothers. What the F? Okay, that's a crime. I was going to say, imagine Mario versus Astrobot versus Crash. Crash is not there. Hello? Okay, please Nintendo, you gotta give us Crash for like yesterday? Like, send us an update now on Smash Brothers. I can download it on my Switch right now. Like, what the F? Guys, Crash Bandicoot. It gotta be there. And then you have Astrobot versus Mario versus Sonic versus Crash versus Steve from Minecraft. That's the perfect matchup. The only requisite to enter Smash is to be liked by Sakurai, but then again, Sakurai might not even be there anymore. If he likes Astrobot, there is always hope. Yeah, if in case he continues there, and I bet he likes Astrobot. Unless the Nintendo ninjas tell him like, no Sony, we do not accept PlayStation, you know? Guys, Lara Croft. Lara Croft should be there just like Bayonetta is there. You know, Lara Croft. It's a must. Yeah, or the next director, that's true. If he retires, I'll be sad. It is going to be very sad indeed. But he does also deserve to rest, that's true. And then I do believe that he could still be invited to something like Sakurai, look at this. Do you think it has your seal of approval or something? We did our hardest to like copy your work, and then he's going to be okay, it looks good, and then you know everything's fine. He can kind of give their new developers or something his like stamp of approval. Yes, I certified this as a solid Smash Brothers. And then he say thanks, and then that's it, everybody's happy. I think they will not fail on us, even if Sakurai retires. Imagine if the next Smash adds Cappy to Mario, although he is there as a... how is it called? How is it called? There is a mechanical. I forgot. When you don't necessarily attack with the character, but a teasing pose or something. That's not the name. But Cappy is in there. Yeah, Cappy is in Smash Ultimate as a aesthetic thing, pretty much. Yeah, as a taunt. That's the word I was trying to remember. Good call. Yeah, not teasing thing. It's taunt. Yeah, he's there as a taunt. I don't know how could Cappy be used outside of taunt in this match because he would be like Kirby, right? Kirby already does what Cappy does for Mario in a way. An interesting mechanic, but I can't imagine. I still would love to see Mario with a new moveset. That is a good question. How would they change the moveset of Mario now? I mean, Super Mario Wonder only has the Wonder Seed, right, for him. Elephant Mario transformation, maybe? When he's like falling from the falling from heights and then he turns into an elephant and then he hits somebody? Maybe they can add a new Pokemon trainer like Misty. Oh, a new Pokemon trainer. I would like that. I would like that, but unfortunately, I think they would go for the most recent Pokemon trainers. So somebody from Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield, and then I'll be like, I wish they were other trainers, you know? But I think it's like traditional Pokemon Company decisions. You know, let's promote our newest games, and then they give us... nobody knows even this Pokemon trainer's name, right? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get from Pokemon Company. But regarding a new Pokemon to battle... Cerulege or maybe... Armarouge? Something around those lines? I want a Gen 2 trainer. I would love that a lot. Or a Gen 4 as well. Like Dawn and Lucas. I would like to see them. At Cynthia already, right? Then everybody's happy. I just got Crash Trilogy yesterday. I have Crash Trilogy. I forgot about that. Yes, I was scrolling about games we could be playing. I actually have that myself. It's just that I haven't played it forever, that it's probably on the yeah, right there. We got it. But I gotta say that it's freaking hard, right? So I might struggle a lot by the time I play it myself. There was nothing in the Mario sale I wanted that I didn't already have, but Crash was on sale. How good is the Crash sale? Because I still gotta get myself a Crash Team Racing game. I never played Crash Team Racing, or at least I played it only once, but like one level. I never actually went for the whole game, right? Crash gave his invite to Banjo-Kazooie, a true hero he is, but now I think he can make it still. Let's believe. He must be there. Activision, please! Was Sakurai serious when he said Smash Ultimate is his final one? What I actually remember from that is that he was going to take a vacation. Does anybody confirm that information? I have the feeling that we all assumed it would be his last, but maybe all he did was going for a vacation, you know? Lara should be in Smash. I think so too, after Bayonetta is there. She does deserve justice. I'm content with Banjo. Yeah, Banjo was also a long time dream, right? I hate that I still haven't played as Banjo or stuff because he's a DLC. We think so. Yeah, so he's really retiring. Maybe you guys are right, and then I'm trying to tell myself that he is not, right? Have serious, he wishes it's his last, but then Nintendo would never say no to a money print machine. I kind of think he could be convinced to work again, right? Mario Odyssey has some cool moves. With Cappy, you mean? Like the spinning hat? But not the transformation, right? The transformation, I think they wouldn't add that to Mario. I want new classic Lara. I have been all over the remasters lately. They probably will give us all sorts of skins for her, right? At least the aesthetics and skins. He also said he lost a lot of inspiration and motivation after Brawl story leaks or something like that in one of his videos. But then again, after Brawl, he got us 2 more games, right? So hopefully he kinda overcame about that. Liko or someone else, but you know, cool. We prefer the OG Pokemon character. Bring us Ash, why not? Bring us Ash. Resurrect Ash. Why not? Anyway, let me focus a little bit more on the game, right? But I wanna hear more great picks for possible Smash characters, because I gave you guys a lot of them, right? Give me more titles. Who else? I also mentioned very briefly Isaac, right? Isaac from Golden Sun. He can stop being a trophy and become a character. It's funny that I can do this on water now. So we have a door there. Where does it lead us to? To nothing, but sure. Maybe it's good to go there now. What's in here? Okay, I will try to think of more characters. I actually said somebody from Resident Evil. Do you guys think it is impossible? And they always also like to add characters from fighting games, right? Do we have a very famous fighting game that's missing a character in? Oh, that's the secret? Because we have... Oh, we don't have a Mortal Kombat character. Mortal Kombat. Maybe Liu Kang? I think Liu Kang would be the one they would pick, right? Somebody saying he thinks only if it's Leon. Leon is a great pick. And then in his final smash, Leon grabs Ashley and throws Ashley at the opponent. What about that? And then Ashley explodes as a zombie. Perfect. I want that final smash for Leon. Let's go. Let's make it happen, right, Subaru? Just like in freaking Ocarina of Time that you can use Princess Ruto as a weapon, make Ashley as a weapon. Not gonna lie, I would love a new Kirby character. I still gotta play more of the Kirby games, but which character would be a good pick? Because we already have King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Kirby, right? Only, I think. Waddle Dee, maybe? An actual truly different Fire Emblem character, another one though? It's just hilarious, a game with a wide variety of weapons and styles only has 2 distinct gameplay characters and most of them use swords and counter. We still don't have a Dragon Rider, right? I haven't played Fire Emblem, but I know there is a class in there that they ride dragons. A character like that would be awesome. Oh wait, what about a Monster Hunter character? Monster Hunter has been so popular, so trendy. We were talking about Monster Hunter Wilds yesterday too, so Monster Hunter characters. Who's the protagonist of Monster Hunter? Making him a freaking fighter, you know? And then he kinda summons some monsters or something that help him out. Don't you think that could happen too? Maybe Cool could answer that better because he's a big Monster Hunter fan. Haven't started it yet. Oh, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. It's another 21 hours of Super Metroid gameplay hype. Wait, you mean me? Because I have been super slow in here? That's true, right? Wait. Oh yeah, Shadow. Shadow and Tails and Knuckles as well, right? as Sonic is the only one there. Maybe even Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman for character, yes. Man, and then he kind of changes into all sorts of mechanics, you know, and all sorts of robots. He, how is the name called? Like he has a name for his creations. It's something Nix, right? Agnix or something, I don't remember, but bad Nix. Yeah, all sorts of bad Nix that he can be summoning and getting. I think he would be even more interesting than Shadow or Tails or Knuckles, maybe, for like the randomness of it. But sure, Shadow would be cool too. And to culminate the year of Shadow, he's going to Smash. But again, I think it is possible, as they will need to like find new characters in, right? Especially because, like Sakurai said before, it is going to be very hard for them, maybe even impossible, for them to keep the same characters of Ultimate for the next game. So not only will be getting the new characters, but also we'll be losing some of our older characters, I think. Which opens up space for more new characters, you know? I think they should have given you this X-ray vision from the start. It is better design in my opinion. I would say maybe they could give us in the beginning, Piero, but you know what? You think so? It's more fun exploration instead of guessing? I know what you're saying, yeah. But at the same time, in the beginning of the game, maybe just the very beginning, once we got to mid-game or something, it got more challenging to explore for sure. But for the very beginning, I think I prefer it without the X-ray goggles, because it really allows you or asks you to like have the curious mind, you know, to like check things out and understand what the game really wants you to do. It's like the teaching of the mechanics in here. But another possibility is if they give you this item and you decide not to use it. Just like, I don't know, in some Pokemon games that they give you the experience share, but then you can choose to not use it because it kind of breaks the game or make it too easy for you. The reason why I have been using it a lot right now is because, of course, it was very well hidden, so we found our way to find it, and also because we are already in an advanced point of the game, so I feel like I deserve to use it now, you know? But if they gave me this in the beginning, I'm not sure if I would feel like that I deserve that at that moment, or maybe I would feel like it would break the game too much for me. A little bit of what happened to Cassette Beasts, that I was able to find the typing chart of weaknesses and resistances of the characters, but I chose not to read it because I wanted to, you know, learn it by my own, learn it by myself, and struggle by trying and error. So yeah, I kind of have a little bit of that idea, but for this moment of the game, I feel completely alright about using it because I feel like I deserved it, as I had to dig myself to find it, you know? And then as I found it, I deserve it. But if they gave it super easily in the beginning, I would feel a little bit, is this breaking the game? Is this too easy? That's how I kind of think about it. But having the option to like use it or not is also, it would be also a great decision. Hello Bookmark, how are you? Hopefully you're doing great, welcome. Have you been catching this chat today? Because we are going on crazy with like theories and expectations for Smash Brothers, the Switch 2, new gaming movies. I'm loving the ideas we are having, by the way. We are with a very creative mind tonight. And I actually think that all we have said so far, man, Rayman. I was asking for a Rayman movie. Put the freaking Rayman character in Smash and not Brawlhalla only, right? Rayman, Crash and Rayman, they are a must. I don't know, go crazy and give us Conquer. Put Conker in the game. Dixie Kong, Funky Kong, the Lanky Kong, Cranky Kong too, why not? The whole Kong family. You see, they do have options. I want to see Edgy Hedgehog with guns. Oh my goodness. I would love that final smash. The Leon final smash. The X-ray is kind of reward. Yes, that's how I feel right now. I feel like I deserve to use this because I found this thing in like the bottom hell pits of this game. Hiding in like where nobody ever had stepped, you know? But I did get there. But it could be done in a better way. It's better in Dread, I believe. Nice. Okay, so it's back in Dread. Or like how Peach uses Toad as a human shield and then uses Ashley, right? Sonic needs an Echo Fighter. I would say Shadow. What besides the guns? What Shadow can do that's different than Sonic, by the way? That's a fair question. Maybe Bookmark can answer me that. I'm not sure. I know he has something about Chaos Control, but what is actually Chaos Control, you know? Like, isn't he's a trophy, isn't it? And then he does the Chaos Control thing. And I just think it slows down everybody, if I'm not mistaken, as an assist trophy. So from Kirby you have Marks. I'm trying to remember Marks. He's a boss in Ultimate. Magolor, I think I know who Magolor is. Tarenza, I'm not sure who's that character. Susie. Kirby has a lot of characters that could be added with interesting mechanics, especially Susie. With the giant robot being both a heavy fighter and a light monster. Actually, a light fighter, right? A heavy fighter and a light fighter. And then I kinda said monster because Saber was saying monster under your message. Monster Hunter, you make your own character. So is he going to be called like Hero? Just like the hero from Dragon Quest is called Hero? You can make your own character in Monster Hunter, but aren't there any famous character, NPC? Lloyd Irving. Tales of Symphonia, make Lloyd a freaking... Imagine the dream. The dream of playing Smash Brothers just for like Demon Fang, and then PK Fire, Demon Fang, PK Fire, Demon Fang, PK Fire, Demon Fang, PK Fire. That's it. It's the that's what we need. We don't need crazy things. If we can Demon Fang PK Fire for the whole night, it's fun, it's entertainment. You know, that's what we need. Give us Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. Or give us Colette too, like Paraballs, or Ray Trust, right? We need all of those memes back to freaking Smash Brothers. And they are super popular, like people love those characters. But then maybe if they pick something Tales of based, they will give us, I don't know, something from Tales of Arise, like the last game or something. And then could there be something from Mana games? I still haven't played Mana games, so I'm not sure, but could there be a possibility? Somebody from a Mana game that could have a moveset? They could do Eggman. Yes, I think Eggman could be even more interesting than Shadow, in my opinion. But of course, I guess Shadow is more popular, but you know, I think the gameplay could be more different or random with Eggman. Like a Pokemon trainer, I think that would be awesome. Wait, people, Metal Sonic is the perfect... Oh yeah, Metal Sonic, that's true. Not necessarily Shadow. He's a bit slower, but more damage in a hit, and Ultimate could be a really big hit from Metal Overlord. I'll need to know who's Metal Overlord. I need to play more Sonic games. But I agree, an Echo Fighter for Metal Sonic, yeah. But out of Shadow, Eggman, Tails, or Knuckles, or I don't know, maybe Amy Rose as well, out of those 5, who would be your favorite pick to get in? I think normally, I would say Knuckles, But after thinking on how cool Eggman could be as an added-in character, I now say Eggman. Because he can do all sorts of stuff that the other characters can't, you know? How's everyone doing? We are doing great. I actually started the stream kind of feeling tired because of my day and then also because of how long we have been streaming for all of these days. So I was a little bit tired, but I gotta say that this heated up conversation and chatting, man, pumped me up so much. Also, by the way, I realized the time right now, so I wanna at least try to record or to pause the TV show that I wanna try to watch after the stream. I gotta say try because yesterday didn't work. I think it was because I was too late when I went there to try to watch it. But let's see if I can do it today, right? I'll just need to update the app, I see. Why with updates? Let's see the chat. Rayman, but then Crash too, right? Crash should be in Smash since, I don't know, since the second Smash Brothers, I guess. Since Sonic made in. I never played this game, so I'm inclined to trust your opinion on the Metroid X-Ray more. But again, Piero, it could have been a good decision from the game design to, you know, not force you to use it, but have it as an option. Because when, for example, it's right there on the upper screen, having it listed there kind of tells you to use it, you know? I would rather have it more hidden then. I don't know, in another way. And then you could have one trigger button or something to activate it anytime you want, if you allow it to be on, you know? But it's what Hekshasha said, like, as it was super hidden and we made our way to find it, now it feels great because I feel like I don't need to spend more time using the bombs because I feel like I deserve to use it. But if they gave it to us easily, maybe I would feel guilty, or I would think it would be too easy for me to be spamming it, right, everywhere I go. Just a second in here. There we go, there we go. Okay, pause it in there. Shadow actually shoots guns and rocket launchers. Has Bookmark ever played the Shadow game? I think I never has heard that, right? Chaos Spears, is that what he says? I always heard Chaos Control actually. Shadow can use Chaos Spear, use Doom powers. He's stronger, he has the same HP speed as Sonic, he can stop time, yeah, he does that as an assist trophy. He can do Chaos Blast and Sonic can't. So basically Shadow is a magic user, while Sonic is more like a physical character, right? And he has Octopus alien friends. Oh, you mean the Wisps? I'm not sure. I love the Wisps, by the way. If you haven't played... No, I have never played Shadow... That's what I'm saying. I still got many Sonic games to play. I haven't played Sonic Adventure, which is a classic to many of you, right? I did play Sonic Heroes, and I even compared this song right here with the Mystic Mansion song from Sonic Heroes. Maybe Bookmark can get the notes, those notes. That's Mystic Mansion from freaking Sonic Heroes to me. Every time I hear that, I think on Sonic Heroes now. I recommend it. It will happen, don't worry. I don't know when, but we have all sorts of infinite games to play in here. As long as I'm healthy and good, we are playing them all, right? I want to play Sonic, I want to play Mario, I want to play Crash, I want to play all sorts of things. So eventually we got them. But the ones that I played were the trilogy, 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, which is my favorite. I played Sonic Heroes, but I could not beat it, sadly. Because of, indeed, the same level, Mystic Mansion. There is a moment that you need to do the homing attack with Sonic multiple times, and I always failed because I hated that mechanic. It's just like the wall jumping. I do not get the timing for that. So I could never get past that part, I think. Or actually, could I get past that once? Because I also have a lost memory about the next level of the game. Anyway, but that one homing Sonic moment is my least favorite moment. But then again, one day when I bring it in here, hopefully we can force together and get through it, right? It is an expected ride. I'm not sure if I will like it or if I will think it's cringy though, but we'll totally have fun with it. Piero's pick is Amy Rose. Okay, there we go. Metroid is the explore and be curious, assume the risk and get a reward you are happy with. That's kind of the whole deal of the game, not only with the X-ray but also with all of the rewards. I do feel accomplished when I can get the rewards, yeah. But let's see what's in here then. Probably some ammo upgrade or something. Oh, it's more like a healing point. Why is this not on the map though? Yeah, this is not on the map. Where are they bringing us to? And also if they are healing us, that's a bit suspicious. Oh. It's a shortcut, huh? A shortcut to where? Brinstar? But then again, if I go there, I will not be able to return, right? Yeah. This door won't be open, is it? I don't think so. All of the other doors like these, they have been closing down. I think I will skip this. But also I'm kinda curious, like, where this lands, like. But I kinda don't wanna backtrack. I will skip this. According to the map, I may not be missing anything. So I'm skipping it. It's just a shortcut that goes back, right? I have, yes, you have played it. Stopping time is Chaos Control. Chaos Spear is a literal spear he throws. I'm scared of seeing that. Yeah, all of the S hedgehogs can use Chaos Control, but Shadow is iconic for it. Who are the other S hedgehogs? Is it Silver one of them? I know Silver. Wait, are they S hedgehogs because their names start with S? Like Silver? Yeah, you hear it? The Mystic Mansion thing? Yeah, right? Sonic Heroes Mystic Mansion, it may have... Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I was trying to remember, like, this sounds familiar, but from where? And then today I got it. And it's just that part. What else is happening here? Oh, I failed. I almost did it though. Let's check the X-ray. There is a door up there, so it is worth making through the platforming, okay? But what's under us? What is that enemy, by the way? Is it just a fish? No, it is like a... It is not a puffer fish, but he can enlarge. Is it a squid of some sort? Huh. Well, let's check the room under us and then we return here. If you haven't, I recommend to use Sonic Adventure 2. I know everybody says it's great with Shadow the Hedgehog. I also would like to play Sonic Unleashed, mostly because of the soundtrack of it. I do like the soundtrack of that game. I also really like Sonic Colors, and for the same motive, like the soundtrack is very good. But also because, like I was telling Piero, I like the wisps, right? I still hope for one day they make Adventure Tree. Zones that are not in the map are secrets, yeah. Mostly shortcuts to escape zones or hidden rooms with treasure, right? Power-ups, yeah. Your favorite room is one of those. Wait, Sonic is one of the S characters? But Sonic can summon Chaos? It's like more and B rewarded zones, yeah. But I got silver right then, okay. This brings me back to where I was, right? Kind of, okay. Sonic Unleashed is on PC now unofficially? Unofficially? It's not on Steam? Oh, so Sonic Adventure 3 could be Sonic 2006? Was it cancelled or they did finish that game? Wait. I wish I could wall jump in here. But I guess I need to go all the way back and then return here, right? I did wall jump, but it was worthless, okay. Oh, I don't count Sonic 2006. It exists and doesn't exist at the same time. It's the Sonic Schrodinger. Was it a leaked game? That's why I was asking if it was I don't know, a complete game or something. It sounds like a project that got cancelled, right? It is a real game, but many people have Sonic 2006. Unofficially, I guess. Oh, they hate. Is it the one? No, it's not Sonic 4, right? I know that people hate Sonic 4. And more recently, people hate, like... the last Sonic, how is it called? The multiplayer one? With 4 people playing together? Even though Sonic 4 might be bad, I kinda still wanna guilty play it, you know? Just to say that I played. What do you guys think about the Game Boy Advance Sonic games? There was Sonic Advance, right? Sonic Rush, I did play Sonic Rush. I think one of the levels in there was Sky Babylon or something. There's wall jumping Metroid. I know. I had to learn the hard way there was wall jumping in this game, right? Oof. And I was shocked actually because I always assumed that Mario 64 was one of the first games to have wall jumping going on. Oh wait, wait a second, I think I know what to do now, but how? Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. But I don't think so. Could it be? Oh no. Wait. Before anything, does this work? Wait a second. No, it doesn't work, okay. So never mind, I don't know what to do. But I was thinking the only way for us to get there was if we had the super jump. Because I believe that's what the game is pointing us to, but how can I charge myself up in here? I don't have area for that. Yeah, but somehow you may be able to do a super jump in here. And that's how you get those missiles right there. Right there. I still need to get to the other side of this though. Sonic Forces. I believe Bookmark has been playing Sonic Forces, haven't you, Bookmark? Or yeah, haven't you? Then Sonic Colors, I played the 3DS, no, the DS version of it. Yeah. It is just really hard to do. I agree. We struggled so much in the wall jump. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot about this. We do have something new to the Metroid board, right? So it's time for the whiteboard of this game. What do we have? We have the best boss, Crocomire right there. Fantastic plot twist in the battle, dramatic as always. He's the best. Then we have the noob bridge, our first main getting stuck moment of the game. Then the new thing is, wait, down here, the sand struggles of the anti-lions. I guess I have been complaining about them for so long that they made it. They deserve a spot on our whiteboard of moments. And speaking of Sonic, we have Sonic. Because she gotta go fast, get fast, go fast, and then all of the upgrades fast that she can fast to become Hedgehog fast. Yeah, Sonic is also one of the S Hedgehogs, right? It's Sonic, it's Samus, it's Silver, and it's Shadow. If you say it differently, you are still not ready for this conversation then. And then we have the wall jumping Samus, right? When we were stuck in there forever, pressing right, left, A, right, left, A, right, left, A. So yeah, those are our magical moments in this playthrough so far. thank goodness the freaking anti-lion of hell, even though he made to it, he's not bugging me anymore that much in Maridia, so I appreciate that. Yeah, because otherwise I would be raging over him even more. I think it's fine, it's only had because they rushed to put it on the market as a PS3 debut release. Really? So it is a finished game but buggy, glitchy maybe? It has more than half the game, oh my god, cut and released to so unfinished. It's more like a playable beta version or something. Ouch. Can you buy that on Steam, by the way? Sonic the 2006 is actually called Sonic the Hedgehog. It is on Steam, isn't it? It was actually meant to be a full reimagining. Yeah, Sonic's Advance 1, 2, 3, Sonic Battle 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I played Sonic Battle, but I did play Sonic Rush. I think I beat it actually. It wasn't easy, the Sky Babylon Zone was very hard. Yeah, I saw you uploading, right? Uploading your playthrough of Sonic Forces. How has it been? Have you been enjoying it? Because it's another one of those Sonic games that people kinda criticize a lot, right? Oh, I just remember another one that people talk a lot about. It is Sonic Boom. Remember Sonic Boom? You guys were saying that DK looked great in the new models for the next Mario Kart, but what about Knuckles in Sonic Boom? Sonic 2006 was not on Steam. It is only on Xbox 360 and PS3, but they said they might do a reimagination of it. And you wish it happens? Please give me file something. That sounds like a boss name. Let me try this again. I need to coordinate my jumps, right? Let me concentrate. I was scared of like breaking the freaking block, right? And then I lost my timing. Let's try it over. You hope so too? But yeah, do you guys have opinions on the Sonic Boom, Sonic 4? What about Sonic CD? I never played Sonic CD. Is it worth playing? What's your favorite Sonic game, by the way? My favorite is Sonic and Knuckles. And I don't mean like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I just mean Sonic and Knuckles. Oh yeah, just remember, they did show us the next Sonic Racing movie, not movie, sorry, the next Sonic Racing game in the PlayStation Direct, right? It's another Sonic All-Stars Racing something. And they're going to have some sort of multiverse idea going on with portals in the racing tracks. It kinda looked cool, but I was worried about some sort of visual pollution. I'm not sure if they went too far on the idea. But yeah, did you guys check that out? I remember the trailer now. I think the one people notably dislike is Sonic Boom, right? Yeah. Even more than Sonic 4. Sonic 4 also got a lot of rage. But when I do the racing games marathon here, I should also consider the Sonic racing games, especially Sonic R. Living in the city? That's torture, isn't it? Like just throwing living in the city and not singing the rest. Yeah, that's kinda evil, isn't it? You know you have to survive. You got to keep the dream alive. Na 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 na, is free. I don't remember the lyrics. How is the rest? The other songs? Can you see the sunshine? Na 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 na. Na, 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 na. Man, I need the lyrics. I'm so bad on remembering lyrics. Cause you and me and everybody work it out, think about it. Work it out, talk about it. Work it out, make it happen. And work it out. We got to make it real. You got to make it real. We got to make it real. We got to make it real. And then, how is it again? You're the only... Man, I'm almost getting it. You're the one that makes me feel so high, just like the diamonds in the sky. And then I need you feel to say goodbye. And then I to see the sky. It's so good. Come on, we need. That's the game that we need, like a remaster, a full-on remake, you know, with like orchestrated versions of all of those songs, you know. We need that. Once it happens, it's going to be like jackpot for Sega. And the last one that I missed singing was... actually, I'm missing two, right? I'm missing Everybody's Supersonic Racing, got a tendency down on the ground. Supersonic Racing, na 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 na. Everybody. But I'm also missing so take me back in time to another world, and you'd never be mine. You don't have to worry when you're by my side. There's nothing so take me. It's so good, right? Yeah, that OST, it's so underrated, isn't it? It's one of those times that even if the game mechanics of the game are bad, you will still have so much fun with the playthrough. Thanks to the music, thanks to the charisma of the game, you know? Yeah, Sonic R was really a gem. And I'm so glad that my friend had that game for me to experience it as a kid. I know, Ko, I know, but... who knows, right? Sega can do all sorts of crazy things. What if they release, I don't know, Sonic R2? Or Sonic R2D2? It could happen. Then let me see. And then Bookmark has been loving Sonic Forces. I see what some people talk about. It's hard to control Sonic. Wasn't it also hard to control Sonic in Sonic Frontiers as well? Sonic Adventure 2 is Piero's favorite. I spent so many hours raising his babies like Chaos. I have heard of that. Yes, that you can kinda Tamagotchi in that game, right? And then Hakshasha's favorite is Sonic vs. Shadow Generation. So like this game that was out right now, or Shadow's own game. Sonic CD is awesome. It is the Metal Sonic and Amy debut game. Oh, was it? So that happened before. Wait a minute though, but Metal Sonic was in Sonic 2. Am I mistaken? Like the boss there, is it not Metal Sonic? It's another robot then? Yeah, Sonic R. Imagine Sonic R remake. I need that. Like we gotta get it. We need Sonic R DDR. You know, like a rhythm game that we are all dancing and everything. Sonic R is spectacular, I agree. The purpose of gaming, do never forget it, is to entertain you. If you start playing something and then at the end of the section you feel happier, that's a good game. If you feel, I don't know, smarter, that's a good game. But if you feel intoxicated, then drop that shit out, right? Leave it. Burn it. Yeah, you gotta have fun, no matter with what. Sonic R is spectacular. Not gonna lie, I took my JBL speaker to the shower a few days ago and blasted the soundtrack. You think we're the only ones, Cap? Don't think you are alone in that, right? I got my new TV, by the way. My new TV has some crazy speakers on it, and then thank goodness it has a working Spotify app on it, because my previous TV did not even have that. Dude, I'm listening to my old tracks on my playlists with like some sort of bass lines that I never noticed they had. I'm like so happy with the new TV right now. Imagine when I blast those songs now there. And speaking of blast, what about Sonic 3D Blast? It's another good game. I wish I could beat it though. I played it as a kid, but I never could beat it too. It was one of those experimental Sonic games, you know, but it kind of worked in my opinion. I don't think it is a bad game. Also, hello X5, what's up, man? How was your Baldur's Gate experience? I only saw that your game crashed though. Suddenly my screen is all black and everything, like I see nothing, and then I was like, game of the year. That's what won against my other favorites? My Persona 3 Reload, Balatro and stuff? That glitchy game? Come on! Steal that award back! But I hope that it didn't freeze anymore, right? And then you guys could do the... Oh no, it fell! You could do the mission you were heading to. People had a hard time controlling Sonic in Frontiers. Either that or the glitches, right? I only read about how good the controls felt. I think it takes some time for people to get to the hang of it. Yes, I heard that. Because it is very unique, like the open world Sonic experience was kinda very new, you know? Really? I kinda remember hearing some people say that it takes some time for you to kinda get used to the mechanics. Or maybe when he's battling as well, when he's fighting. But it's one of those games that people either liked a lot or they hated it. And also thanks to some bugs and glitches I heard about. He wasn't chewing the final boss, wasn't he? Holy cow, it's the urn, or cooler. Yeah, it's because we were talking about movies and adaptations, and then I was like, oh yes, I watched this movie in 3D, so I was like, 3D glasses time. This is actually legit 3D glasses, by the way. I kinda... I kinda got it from the movies when it was like a spare glasses on the floor. I was like, you know what, nobody's going to notice if I get this and place it in my pocket, right? And it's funny that I'm also with my like black shirt, so I'm like all fitting in the in the cool outfit, right? Yes, I kinda did, because my glasses, I had to give them back after the movies. But then I saw like a dropped lonely glasses on the floor, like wanting to be rescued by this pure soul of yours. I was like, you know what, come with me, I have a new home for you. And then I adopted the glasses for free. Come on, it's a multi-millionaire movie theater that they won't ever, they have like more glasses than humans in the planet, so they won't like miss this one, right? This one is special, this one is mine. Don't do that though, like don't follow my advices of this channel, right? Yeah, but basically that's how I own 3D glasses. So what else happened? Let me see. Wait, so the one in Sonic 2 was not Metal Sonic? He's Mecha Sonic. I knew there was a catch, right? I also heard there are these characters that look a lot like the same, but one is one, the other is another, so I'm not surprised. They're Mecha Sonic and Metal Sonic. There we go. But honestly, if you put them both next to each other, I think I would be like, I don't know which one is different, right? I would struggle with that. I'll totally do a Sonic R DDR. I know, it's a fantastic idea. Or just dance something, sure. My fit is gotta go fast. We need that. We need Sonic Fit Adventures or something, you know, as well. Sonic 2 is the American focused team, and Sonic CD was the Japanese team that worked on it. Escucha lágrima en tu cabeza. Sonic CD technically is believed to be to become canonically before Sonic 2, but yes, it is Mecha Sonic. Did Mecha Sonic ever return? Is there another game that has him? I mean, there is that one Badnik in Sky Sanctuary Zone that looks like a Sonic, right? But he's not a Sonic or a Mecha Sonic, is he? That shoots like lasers at you in Sky Sanctuary. Such a good song too, right? RIP headphone users, by the way. But that guy is probably a badnik that's like cosplaying Sonic or something. Why do I think we are going to stay the whole night in this freaking platforming section? Not because I'm being bad, I am being bad as always, but especially because the chatting is like what makes it today, isn't it? But I can do it, come on, it's not too bad, it's not worse than other things we have been through, it's just that I'm having bad luck, or like mispressing the buttons. So that never happened to you? I don't know how it could happen before Sonic 2 though, it should be after, right? So there's probably some plot reasoning for that. I'm talking because of the teams working on it. After that I tried to get out of the camp, then the game decided that instead of letting me out of the camp, I shall be chained to a freaking chair? So whenever I tried to get out, I was trying to... Wait, what? You were teleported to a chair? You could not leave? Were you playing Super Metroid that you get stuck like crazy? After you had to restart again because of that glitch? It was a glitch again? Oh no! X5, are you playing the original Baldur's Gate, by the way? You can be honest in here. What the hell? That sounds like the, I don't know, rip-off Baldur's Gate? Man, what an unlucky stream, right? Cool, love Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, it's either like people love it so much or people can't deal with the mechanics or the bugs. But probably Sega has like updated the game already, so they probably fixed it a little bit more. Final Horizon was awesome. For legal reasons, he's joking, he found them on the floor and nobody on the Thank you, Phoenix X5. I appreciate you defending me as my defense attorney, right? You object to my lies and everything, just like the Phoenix Wright games. He found them on the floor, nobody on the movie theater was around to give them back. That is true, I was alone, the movie theater was all closed for me. That's it. End of story. So he's keeping the glasses safe for now. Yes, until I can find somebody there to retrieve it, but the movie theater has closed its doors. What about now? Right? I tried my hard, just like people that take books from libraries, right? And then they can never return. Like the books are safe at their homes when the day comes, you know, but they are safe. But the day never comes, but they are there, just waiting for an opportunity. It's the same idea. Mecha Sonic returned, oh, he did return, as an Easter egg in Sonic Adventure 1 along Metal Sonic, but he never returned in favor of Metal. I think now in Sonic Mania there are also some Sonic-like robots, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Cool is also bringing that up. I didn't play Mania, so if he is there, I don't know, I'm sorry, that's fine. I kind of think so, Cool, at least as a quick enemy, right? I paid up front of my good old Argentina pesos, let's go X5, and then you gotta complain about your glitches, right? Like, Steam, where is my refund? This game is broken, come on. So that's why no, that's not exactly why, right? That's kind of lame. But were you the only one getting the problems though? And has it happened before by any chance? Don't you think it could be something on your computer setup or something? Like maybe you have a specific setup that doesn't work well with the game? My goodness, yeah, this will take some time, guys. Please be patient, right? Which time is it? It's 11 p.m. Okay. But then you said you were able to head an adventure. Were you guys able to complete it? I remember the other day you were telling me about Baldur's Gate 3. You said that you were in Act 3 of the game, which was maybe the last one. So after today, are you guys closer to the end, you think? Or still in the beginning of the Act 3? I mean, I'm the host of the... Oh! So the connection is probably going to be on you, right? Yeah, there were some bugs or glitches that can be easily fixed without restarting the game. Okay. Also, by the way, my webcam hasn't frozen, right? So that's good. Well, here we go again. This jumps, this throws the hook me, okay. Not okay. You guys are still at the beginning of Act 3 after doing some quests, and we don't know still how far from the end we are. But how long were the other parts? Were they like very long, or they had different lengths maybe? But you guys are getting closer and closer. Have you been enjoying the plot of the game by any chance? 50 hours, 100%, there we go. 50 hours is not much, to be honest. In my opinion, I thought it was longer. Especially considering you guys are chatting and interacting, so it could even be faster than 50 hours, right? It is surrounded by mystery and such, okay. Do you have any ideas of what you're going to play next? I mean, we're doing a lot of side quests and also trying to get to the main story. But according to how long to beat, it is 169 hours to do the game to 100%. But you're not, right? I'm guessing you're just doing the main plot. I mean, you're doing side quests too, but maybe really not go after everything, or are you? Yeah, I figured. I was telling Scapluni, I think yesterday, that one of the few games I wanna get to 100% is Banjo-Tooie. Because I played it so much and I have so many great memories of it that I really wanna get everything it has. But it's very challenging. Let me try this again. We have been to that door already. There we go, this was good. Okay. Maybe a final section, but I'm getting nervous. My hands are sweating. Maybe this is the last one actually. Let's see. Please be the last. It is not the last, come on. But there we go. Is it the last finally? It is. God bless. There we go, guys. Finally. What's in here? By the way, I was saying this in the beginning of the stream. Does anybody else also think, or actually, yeah, also think on Super Mario Bros. 3 mini game, that one that there is the power block and then you need to knock the enemies out of the level and then you get the coins and then you compete against a friend. Seeing these pipes and the crabs, because the crabs are also enemies in that minigame, I get flashbacks for that. Like lots of pipes and then enemies like crabs walking around. And also the freaking Koopa Troopas. Yeah, this to me makes me think of Super Mario Bros. 3 a little bit. Also because we cannot interact that much with the established characters in our camp because we are taking all the slots on the party, which is 4. You guys cannot interact that much, but interact that much between yourselves or with maybe NPCs in the game. Let me tell you, Maridia is the zone you like the least. I mean, it's the zone that had the freaking anti-lions, right? So it was very annoying. But thank goodness this is... I mean, are you complaining about this water section though? No, the water section has been okay-ish to me. Is it slow? It is slow, but the areas before that had the sand pits and then like jumping out of them, it was so annoying. It was a struggle, you know? And I'm a water zones enjoyer because of these sections. Wait a second, actually you are saying that you like this, even though this is like the least favorite area in the game. Is that what you mean? But then still you love the water zones thanks to these sections right here? Interesting. So the other areas you just like them much more, but this one is not too bad. Oh, interacting with the NPCs in the game, you can recruit people to your camp, but since... Yeah, I get it now. Which means that you guys can progress faster then, right? You might be skipping some cutscenes or extra dialogue bits. Yeah, these water sections, in my opinion, they are so chill that I don't mind them that much. I was... Oh, there is a secret in here. I was minding the sand area. The sand area was torture, you know? Yeah. I like the aesthetics of water zones, the music. Yeah, the atmosphere here is very good. I only now noticed that the level design is matching Samuel's new armor, the gravity armor, right? Have you ever noticed that? That everything is kinda purple and pinkish right now? Even the rocks in the background. Or is it because I have the glasses? No, everything is pinkish. Even the freaking pipe right there is kinda brownish, that kinda matches it too. So the aesthetics was all planned, you see? I will check up here first, and then we return. Where am I? Speaking of the sand areas that I didn't like that much. Oh, this is going to reconnect to it, isn't it? There is a secret in here? Yeah, this is a secret. We got more missiles. We got to 100 missiles. There we go. I usually love water zones in games. Me too, in a way. I do have some favorites for sure. I was the other day telling Scapuni that Rolly Rogers Lagoon of Banjo-Tooie is my favorite water zone in video games. But I also really like Hydrosity City in Sonic 3, since we were talking about Sonic. I also really love Sea of Serendipity, right? In Rayman Origins. Because it's so fun and the soundtrack is amazing. Also, by the way, this song right here, I hear Mystic Mansion from Sonic Heroes, but I also hear one of the songs from Rayman Origins and the Sea of the Serendipity soundtrack. Then let me think other favorites. Yes, I need to think. Oh yeah, Cosmic Cove Galaxy in Mario Galaxy 2, if I'm not mistaken. I love that level too. Then I mean, it was a cool zone. I'm remembering, how is it called? Yeah, how was it called again in Sonic Colors? Aquarium Park. Yes, Aquarium Park had cool aesthetics as well. Mixing some Japanese and water level, you know? They aren't always the best though. Yeah, totally there are some water levels you might be struggling at. But even, let's say, the water temple, that's like the legendary torture area for water zones in video games. Even that level, I kind of respect it a lot today because I feel like it's a big trial for anyone, you know? So if you can overcome the water level, you end up becoming a different person after surviving it. So even the water temple, right, I respect a lot today from Ocarina of Time. And I kind of like a little bit the washing machine temple of Majora's Mask, like Great Bay Temple. But I hate the boss. Yeah, the boss in there, he was so hard for me to fight him. Is this a secret? No, okay. So I usually love water zones in games, but Maridia is your least favorite in Super Metroid because of the sand zones. Me too, I hated the sand zones and the jumping with the hook, but this part right here, I have been liking it. I'm a sucker for ice levels, even if they are a pain. I'm mixed with ice levels, yeah, I'm kinda mixed with them. But one that I really like is Ice Cap Zone, Sonic 3. Not even the ice levels of Super Mario 64 I was a big fan of. Freeze's Peak is nice, but I think I prefer Hailfire Peaks actually, of Banjo-Tooie. You also really like some ice levels, Hakshashas? Water zones? Bioshock has it covered, but I can't play Bioshock, although the plot of it is very good. The best temple in Link to the Past is the Ice Temple. Oh, I remember it. But to me, I think I like the Water Temple the most now that I remember it too. Like, I really liked exploring it and finding the secrets behind the waterfalls and stuff. What a Bioshocking revelation. Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island? World 5, 1, 2, 3. They were ice levels, right? But they also had water levels, and even that sexy frog boss, right? I remember that too. Buffering? Oh yes, we lost some frames. We are losing frames.